Yo, it's Kickstarted Gaming and welcome back to some more Persona 4 Golden. It's the last day! Curve! What the heck, man? We're here!
I'm still hoping that Yukiko and Naoto will still talk to me.
Man, it feels just like yesterday since we broke with our hearts. But it's a month later.
You're right, because you have full ownership in this as well.
Man, time flies.
When you're breaking hearts. Oh my gosh.
Yes, apparently. But now, we are moving away tomorrow. But we must say goodbye to all of our friends and social links. And doesn't that kind of look like Harry's kid? Or is it just some random kid?
It kind of does look like Aries' kid, actually. It's Yuta, right?
I don't know if it's her kid or not, but I'm just going to talk to him.
What? I know how to ride a bus, and at the front then pay. Or do you get on at the back? What bus am I supposed to be riding? Is that the hospital one or the hot springs one? Mom said a bunch of buses come through here.
Oh, okay. What?
Godspeed, child.
What? Alrighty. Well, let's actually say goodbye to some important people now.
Right.
Hey, Chie.
Oh, Ryoga-kun. You caught me off guard. Oh, I was just thinking of you and you suddenly showed up.
She is embarrassedly laughing.
Tomorrow's the day, huh? I thought a lot about you and I decided to come here. I was thinking, what can I do for you? And I figured crying or feeling sad about you leaving wasn't it. I made up my mind. I'm gonna show you what you've taught me. I bought a book.
You can read?
Oh my god, you jerk. It's called How to Become Police Officer. I told you I wanted to become strong so I could protect what matters most to me, right? Well, I want to protect this town. We all worked hard to win this peace. I want to keep it that way. You can be certain that no incident like this will ever happen again, right? This is where all my best friends are. It's where I met you. So I thought maybe I'd become a top and have Dojima-san put me through the ringer. So go home proud. We'll be fine here. Man, I didn't want to cry.
I feel a tight bond with Chie.
You still have to say goodbye to everyone else, right? Go ahead, go.
There are others you form true bonds with. You should go say goodbye to them. Be prepared to see that a lot.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Margaret. How's it going? Oh, hello.
You have come.
I was waiting for you. I wanted to see you before you left. Though, parting words aren't what I have for you. Remember, the heart is shaken more by a single action than by 1,000 words. Do you know what action will shake both of our hearts?
I want to be a smartass and be a goodbye kiss. Do it. We have max courage.
For us residents, I'm sure this is a sin.
Now,
Now.
close your eyes.
Oh.
Why, you ask? So that you don't witness my sinfulness.
Oh my god. Girlfriend number 8, are you kidding me?
Mm.
Ah!
That happened.
It actually happened.
You feel a solid bond between you and Margaret.
It actually happened.
Why did I steal a kiss? Is that what you were going to ask? But it's you who was the thief.
What do we steal?
Her heart.
Oh my god. However, you're in a relationship with 2 other girls.
Will I ever see you again, I wonder? Well then, farewell.
Hers is a full-on cutscene.
Alright.
Next.
Oh, darn it.
No! I wish that'd be so cool if you could have a social bond with him. But then that opens the door for
senpai.
Shiroku. Where are you going? I came to see you. But no! It's like you came to say goodbye. I'm not planning on letting this be the last sweet time we meet. It does make me sad, though. I told you before, right? I'm returning to showbiz starting spring, and it's spring now. I went to voice training today to prepare myself for that. You see, I'm re-debuting myself with a new album. I'm writing all the lyrics myself. Well, I got a D in composition, so they aren't exactly masterpieces. But you know, a lot of stuff's happened while I was on break. I made friends, dear friends. Everyone was so nice to me. I want to express that to everyone who will listen. My deepest feelings in my own words. I'm scared. I'm scared of putting the real me out there for people to see. But I can't give in to that fear, right? I'll work hard for all my fans out there. I'm gonna make a huge comeback. Now, wish me luck. Of course. Thank you, Senpai. I know that you'll be watching me on the other side of the camera. I'll keep thinking that way as I work. I look back at Juness now, and I feel all these good memories of us. Maybe I'll offer to appear in a commercial for Juness. And you'll all remember the times we had every time you see it. But then, we'll all feel a bit lonely afterwards, huh? Senpai, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll say goodbye, and I won't cry. I'm so glad that fog's gone. I mean, it's still foggy over in the other world, but it's a clear blue sky over here. Well, we can see you off on a happy note. Well, see you later.
Well, I think that's a good moment for Rise there.
I think so too.
Shoo.
Oh, Sensei. What a coincidence meeting you here. What are you doing?
Saying goodbye to people.
Goodbye? What are you talking about?
I'm leaving town tomorrow.
Tomorrow? That's so sudden. Like, I have a baseball game tomorrow. But I want to see you off.
Shu was panicking. You told Shu that it's okay if you can't come.
Oh. Okay. Then, can I tell you something I've always wanted to say? I made a friend. He's in the store right now buying ice cream. It's the guy who transferred here that I told you about before. Remember? He's a fun guy and he's nice. He spoke up for me when I got suspended for cheating. And thanks to him, I have other friends now. He's teaching me about comics, and video games, and Fortnite.
Ugh.
And in return, I help him study. Sometimes we do our homework together. I never thought that fun was something you could have every day. Oh, sorry. Instead of being afraid and running away, I should have just faced it head on. Sensei, thank you very much. Your tutoring was great. I really learned a lot.
Shu smiles, the happiest kid in the world.
I'm gonna hit a home run tomorrow. It'll go so far it'll reach your train. Please don't forget about me, even if you're far away. I'll remember you too. I'm glad you came to this town. It must have been scary for you though with those murders. Those only happened while you were here, huh? You must have bad luck. Or was it you? Sensei, thank you.
So I don't know why this reminded me of it, but since the last episode, I went ahead and looked up a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there is no rejection scene for Yumi and I.
Oh.
I tried looking on YouTube and I couldn't find anything. I was very confused by this. And if you don't go with any of them,
Mm-hmm.
You do meet up with Yosuke, Teddy, and Kanji at Junes. And Kanji pulls out a Teddy-shaped chocolate.
For us?
Yes. And
I
then-
missed this timeline. I'm sorry. What?
You can look it up on YouTube. It's fine. But, so, I assume you're probably going to look it up based on that reaction, so I won't tell you what else happens. But,
Okay.
It's a nice little friendly chocolate.
Aw.
And Yosuke the shithead.
Okay. At least
That
we got
also looks
something.
like Yuta's kid. I'm so confused by this. Marie!
Yeah. You're leaving, aren't you? Leaving me behind. Stupid liar blockhead, I didn't even want you to save me and you did, and now you're doing this. I'm going to be lonely. I'm gonna write a poem about this.
We'll meet again.
Of course we will. If we weren't going to meet again, I wouldn't let you go.
That's scary.
Hey, I went out and got something to eat by myself. Those steak thingies. Skewers. Whatever they're called. I can walk around town, even without your help. The bond between us has connected me to this world. It's kind of lonely, but I'm going to explore the town without you. I'm not scared anymore. If I don't take any steps forward, I won't learn anything. I'm going to find out more and more about this outside world, and next time you come, I'll be showing you around.
Marie is acting proud.
It made me happy when you said that you liked me. So even when you're not here, I'll manage on my own. But you better make sure you come back. You're going to say goodbye to everyone else, right? You're always like that. I'll see you again. Thank you.
Alright.
Oh god, my Marie and my shoe are too similar.
Yeah, you know, it happens.
Well, hi.
Whoa, Senpai! What are you doing here? And now Kanji's panicking. He probably was working on a gift for us, and now we just showed up sooner than he was expected.
Of course we talk kanji. Oh, a scene. Aw. Oh, hello, Ryoga-kun. I heard you're leaving tomorrow. You know, Kanji's been acting all sad and lonely lately.
Shut up, you old bat!
Don't call her that. I told you not to speak with me that way. Anyway, have you told him about the handicraft class? Thank you for being such a role model for my son, Ryoga-kun. Come visit here sometime, alright? Goodbye now.
You didn't hear what she said, did you?
Handicraft class? Oh, wait, no. Being sad I'm leaving.
That too, but I meant about the handicraft class. See, a bunch of customers like those knitted dolls we sold, and they asked me how to make them. So I'm gonna hold classes on how to do it.
Wow.
Laugh it up, why don't you?
No. Don't laugh.
Senpai. It was my decision, though. If people want to learn and if I can teach them, hell, why not, you know? I'm still kind of embarrassed, though. But, it kind of feels good to do something for other people.
I feel bad saying this, but I don't know how, like, I know that he's got the skill for it. I worry about how he would be as teaching, since he does tend to be like, oh, shut up, and anytime anything kind of like puts a weird spot on him. I feel like
I think
it
it's
might
going to
mess with it.
depend on who's in the class. Like, if it's kids, I don't think it'd be a problem.
That's a good point.
Like, I'm looking at the Gordon Ramsay way. Like, you know, on the adult cooking shows, he's a fucking terror. But on any of the junior ones with kids, it is a completely different Gordon.
Right.
I imagine it'd be the same with Kanji. Like, kids, no, he's going to be completely patient with them. If you're an adult, if you're coming to this class and you're being a fucking dumbass, or you're not doing things right, you're not listening, no, you're going to get torn into. It's only because of you that I could face up to who I am, Senpai. Thank you very much. Are you going to say goodbye to the others later? Well, it ain't like this is the last time we'll see each other. Our friendship ain't just on the surface. Funny how we got the murder case to thank for that. To put an end to that stuff, right? Adachi's in the slammer and the fog is all cleared up. It's all thanks to you, Senpai. Yo, Senpai, when you go, don't turn back around, okay? See ya. He doesn't want us to see him cry.
Oh.
Also, I didn't notice that they were disappearing. Huh.
Well, I don't think all of them are. Chie didn't.
I don't
The
know.
one,
Weird.
I think the ones you have scenes with are disappearing.
Maybe. Something else I wanted to mention here is, like, you probably could have guessed, if we didn't finish the social links, they would not be here.
That's a good point, yeah.
Naoki.
Oh, Ryoga-san. What are you doing here? You're moving tomorrow, right? Don't you have more important things to do?
More important than seeing my best friends and Naoki?
Oh! Oh, that was rude. I came to talk to you. I spoke back at him. With me? You really are a strange person. Just to let you know, I just got back from school. I told them to stop treating me special next year. If I didn't speak up now, who knows how the classes would have been organized. I was just about to go deliver some goods. I got a scooter license, so I'm actually helping out now. There aren't that many people who come to the store out of pity anymore, so we gotta work really hard. Oh, did you know our top-selling product?
Is it Red Maru Mori?
Handcrafted eau de toilette. We use sake instead of ethanol, and it's become pretty popular.
Is it because your sister's name was Saki?
Eh, that could be a thing. To tell you the truth, it was my idea. I heard some girls talking about it, so I did some research. Well, it may not be what a proper liquor store would sell, but it's selling, so it's good for business. I feel like I'm back on my own 2 feet, and I can start moving forward again. It's all thanks to you. Thank you very much. Alcohol's interesting. I can't drink it yet, of course, since I'm underage. Wink. I was thinking about studying it once I got to college. Never thought I'd feel this way back then. Seems as if Sis died a long time ago. Killer has been caught, so I just hope nothing like this ever happens again. I really do wish that. Oh, I'm sorry. You're probably in the middle of talking to everyone, aren't you? I'll see you later.
Bye, Naoki.
Oh.
And now it's getting to the point where it's going to start being like, hey, you haven't talked to this person yet. Here's where they are, in case you forgot where they might be.
That's a good idea. Once you've spoken to them all, does it, like, end it?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Mr. Fox! Mr. Fox!
Yip yip! Huh.
The shrine seems to be prospering, as some objects are shimmering with a golden sheen. You don't see the fox. Perhaps it left.
What's a young man like you doing in an old place like this? This place was bustling with visitors not too long ago, but these days you see less and less. I heard the town was considering tearing the place down because someone stole money from the offertory box.
What a piece of shit.
Wow! Holy shit. Also heard some fox had taken up a home here, and they were gonna haul it off to an animal shelter. Oh dear.
The fuck?
Wow! Too many rumors these days. Remember that one about how the fog was making everyone sick?
It kind of was, actually.
It kinda was, yeah. On the other one, what was it called? Midnight radio? That was the popular with the kids, alright.
Yeah, I'm sure radio was popular with kids besides just that one radio freak.
Mm-hmm. My grandson and his friends are all into it. Do you want to hear more about my grandson?
Not particularly.
Pulls out a wallet,
Okay.
30 pictures, envelope, rolls out of it. That's how it always is. Funny, I remember something kind of like that happening when I was a kid, too. Wonder who starts these rumors.
That's weird.
When you were a kid. Oops, I almost forgot. I was supposed to pick up some juice for my grandson.
So the fog happened when he was a kid, or did he mean the radio?
I think he meant the fog. I don't know, or just the rumors in general.
That's weird. You ordered the fox was taken to an animal shelter, just as that old man said. You decide to leave the shrine,
Oh.
but you feel a presence watching you.
Oh, thank God. Oh! Oh my God! No! Oh my God! This went from really, really sad to just the best ever! Oh my God! They even have their own little napkin handkerchiefs! Oh my God! This is the best day ever!
It's the fox. And its children!
Oh.
The fox family seems to be welcoming you. They look like they're doing fine. The fox's happiness reminds you of the close bond you share with it. So that just told us a less obvious one. Daisuke and Ko are at Aya.
Oh!
Yeah,
That's
so
a
they're
good
not on
point.
the map. So sometimes it's actually helpful.
Very nice.
You hear Daisuke and Ko's voices coming from inside the restaurant.
Enter.
Whoa!
What a coincidence.
We were just talking about you. You should chill with us for a little. Well, you see, we started talking about whether or not all the crazy stuff that happened here was really over, and
We were consoling each other about leaving you tomorrow.
why you gotta blurt that stuff out? That's just embarrassing, man. To be honest though, I did want to see you one last time, but I figured you'd be too busy. The next thing I know, you walk right in. It's like, man, it's being thoughtful for nothing. You shared a joyful moment with Ko and Daisuke.
Yeah, at this rate, our team might actually have a shot at the Summit Tournament.
For real? You're talking about the Nationals, right?
If we keep our pace up until then, that is.
Oh, that's still a huge improvement. Probably thanks to all that harsh training of yours. The first years were all whining about it.
Yeah, they don't take it seriously. But seeing them slack off like that, I now understand why Ko got mad at me. I mean, I can clearly tell when someone's not being serious, and it pisses me off a lot.
See?
Trying hard is tough, but I don't know. I get more fun out of it than when I used to slack off. Of course, it would be even better if Ryoga were sticking around.
Oh well, nothing we can do about that. Time to suck it up. Ryoga, I'll go over to your place sometime, so you better come back here and visit us too. Enough of this sad crap. Let's be how we normally are and send him off with a smile. So, Ryoga, call me find a cute girl that's available, okay?
Huh? I thought you liked shit.
Shut up! Enough said!
Ooh.
Speaking of which, what happened to that promise of yours? You're the one who said we'll have another group date.
Well, I could call Risei and Chie.
Oh
Then-
gosh, true.
And then who for Daisuke?
I.
Well, Oh no.
What?
Well, because Daisuke already said no to her before.
Well, it's a new day.
Hmm.
You mean you were serious?
Of course.
Well, then I got one thing to say. Stop wearing the same damn training clothes! Ryoga, think you can give Daisuke a nice shirt and some pants as a farewell present? Wearing his gym
What?
uniform all the time is fucking weird.
Hey, I got more clothes than this, you know.
Do you?
Huh?
I bet they're all sportswear.
That's not the point.
Dude. You better come visit Ryoga. I can't handle the dating scene with Daisuke alone. The three of us should have a big old group date sometime soon. Oh, wait, I just had a new idea for Daisuke's date. The daughter of the Aya owner.
Oh, that's a good point. He's always in here.
Mm-hmm. He can put in a good word.
Well, I'm sure you got more goodbyes to say. We can see you tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, don't waste your time on us, man. Even if we're separated.
We'll always be friends.
Why do you always get to say the good part?
Aw.
Alright, who's it going to tell us about now? Oh, Sayaka. Maybe we should go visit the hospital.
So Sayoko. Wow.
Do you think maybe she's visiting?
That'd be
'Cause,
interesting.
she's off doing some,
Chie did disappear. I was wrong.
She gone. They're all gone. So, although some of them were disappearing right after the scene, some were waiting until we left the area. Like, Naoki did not disappear at first.
That's right.
Let's go to the hospital.
Okay.
You overhear two nurses talking.
Have you heard about Uhara-san?
They seem to be talking about Sayaka.
She joined some volunteer organization and went to Africa.
Africa? I never thought she'd be the kind of person who would go there.
Well, she seemed to be taking her job really seriously towards the end of her time here. She even studied during break. Do you remember when we were talking about the rumors of the Midnight Channel? She wasn't interested at all.
Oh, I remember those rumors. Not that I know where they started. But yeah, now that you mention it, Uehara-san was never around when we were chatting about them. She was studying some foreign language, wasn't she?
She was trying to learn English and some African languages. She read a lot of medical books too.
I see. But why Africa? Why'd she join a volunteer organization? What's the point?
What?
I'd
Oh.
rather marry a guy, raise kids, and be an ordinary housewife.
That's what I used to think too, but watching Ohara-san kind of made me feel different about it. She did seem to have a boyfriend though, a very young one too.
Is that us?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it must have been that kid who was working here part-time.
I don't know the details, but he seemed to really mean something to her. She once told me she was trying to do her best to live up to him.
Do her best, huh? Oh, now I feel I have to try harder too.
Yeah, I'm starting to see where she was coming from.
Let's get back to work and do our best. Hi, I'm right here. It seems that Sayaka is working hard in a foreign country. Even though she's gone, her life here has changed people for the better. It's kind of a shame that we don't actually get to see her again.
That is kind of a bummer.
Or at least, like, get a phone call. Area's at the hill, huh? We can take the bus stop to get there.
Yep. The Magi Inn.
Huh. I
Interesting.
wonder if that's where Naoto is.
That's. Why would Naoto be there?
I don't know. It's a fucking
Oh.
joke, dude. Hey, it's you, mister!
Mr. Ryoga, what a coincidence. Yuta and I just randomly decided to come here today.
Oh, that's weird. I came here because a disembodied voice told me you would be here.
Interesting. Is this fate?
Let's play, mister!
Hey, don't be selfish, Yuta. I want to talk to Mr. Ryoga too. Talk with Eri.
Is it a grown-up conversation?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be my new dad?
No.
I'll go play over there then. Let me know when you're done.
He's a little selfish, but he does actually care about the feelings of others. By the way, you know how the criminal behind those incidents got arrested?
Boy, do I!
I was afraid because everything about the case was so mysterious. And that awful fog didn't help either. When I heard the culprit was arrested, the first thing that came to my mind was about Yuta. Yuta is safe now. I felt so relieved. I can now understand what it means by the life of a parent revolves around their child. I just want my kid to grow up to be a kind person. That's really all I ask of Yuta. Life is not only about yourself. There are always other people around you, so your life will affect their life. So I want Yuta to become the type of person who can empathize with someone else, understand their situation. I believe that being kind to others will satisfy one's own heart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything. You changed my entire life. I never really thought about my life in the past. I thought I'd be okay if I could enjoy the moment. I'd just spend the rest of my life killing time. But now I see things differently. Having Yuta with me every day, laughing together over small things, I feel alive. I'm glad I'm a mother. I have to go now. I promised Yuta we'd make spaghetti and meatballs together tonight. Goodbye, Mr. Ryoga. I'm glad I met you.
Yukiko's at the Amagi Inn. I wonder how we right. Yo, there's how we get there.
We've never been able to bus stop there before, though, have we?
Nope.
That's interesting.
I always find it weird that we can take a bus to the hill when we can get to the hill from the riverbank. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to... Oh, Ryoka-kun. That's right. You're leaving tomorrow. Well, thanks for coming to see me before you leave.
I'm very happy.
It means a lot to me. I was thinking of spending today as just another day. Helping with the housework, taking a long bath, and going to sleep. So I can say goodbye without crying. But I failed miserably. I kept thinking about you. And on top of that, here you are. Right in front of me. You're not helping at all. You're so mean.
Yeah, we are.
That's it. I'm leaving town with you tomorrow. Just kidding. Unless...
Mm-hmm.
You know, after I decided to stay here and become the manager, I realized how afraid I was. Whether I could meet all the responsibilities. Whether I'll be able to support the whole staff on my own. I never thought of things like that. But I've made my decision. Now, I have to make an honest attempt at it. I'll do my best to overcome the fear. And you'll be in my heart when I do, Ryoka-kun. We'll be together, even when we're apart. I promise I won't turn away from my problems and fears. I'm going to meet every challenge head on, no matter how hard it seems. Remember what Ameno Sagiri said? If mankind so wishes, I will return at any time. That's not what I wish for. I'll face myself, no matter what happens.
Thank you.
I will always love you. Well, I should get back to work.
I'll see you later.
Come to think of it, what has happened to Hisano? Well,
It's floodplain time because we've cleared out the entire shopping district.
yep.
So all that's left to shop is the floodplain and then Junes.
What about Okina?
Who's gonna be in Okina?
I don't know, maybe I.
That's a good point.
There's also the school and the beach.
Do you think people are gonna be there?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a year and a half.
Okay, fair enough. She is here.
My.
Hi, Ryoga-chan. Hey my, what a coincidence. We really are connected by fate. Shall we talk like old times? Yeah.
Goodness, I'm so happy.
I just went to visit my husband's grave. Then I came to look at the river like I did last time. Next thing I know, here you are. There's a surprise. I live with one of my kids and my grandchild now. They're all so kind. I just realized that I almost never talked about my kids with you. I probably distanced myself from the rest of my family. I was afraid that if I didn't, I was going to depend on them. They're living their own lives. I didn't want to be a burden on them. So I wanted them to forget about me, to treat me as if I was dead. But they welcomed me, and now we live together. They take care of me, but I'm taking care of my grandson. So there's a little bit of give and take there. There really is a place in the world where I belong. I just assumed that there wasn't one. They are my children, my family. I regret that I didn't talk with them before. My husband's death must have been sad for them too. After all, they lost their father. Are you happy now?
Yes.
Very much so. I'm so happy right now, but because of that, I feel sad every now and then. I can't help but think he must have wanted to feel this happiness too. So I've decided that the best thing I can do is live a long, happy life. I'll make the rest of my life as great as it can be, and then I'll tell my husband about it when I see him again. Then we'll have all of eternity to be happy together. I'm not afraid anymore, just a little lonely. I'll also have to tell him everything that happened in town, too. About this whole crazy year, those awful murders, and how the police solved the case. I'll definitely have to tell him all about you, too. I recently realized something. Precious things remain precious, whether you're alive or dead. Sorry for making you listen to all my long-winded monologue. You look like you still have things left to do. You look like you've grown up a lot, Ryoga-chan. You're much more handsome now, too. Not as handsome as my husband was, though.
I'll see you
Well
again.
then, take care of yourself. You still have a lot of life ahead of you.
That we do.
So can I just say, oh, they're
Sure.
gonna be Junez. There was something I was very specifically worried about Hisano and her line,
Why?
considering that she was death as her arcana and everything.
Uh-huh.
I had this big fear of it being that the end of the the end of her social link is if like she passed.
That would have been unfortunate.
It would have been so dark, but in a way it's like, imagine how many social links end like that in real life. And I was like, please, game, please don't be that dark.
I mean, if you think about it, all social links end in either betrayal or death.
Oh god. Let's move on.
Okay.
Interesting, so we're going to the food court.
For Yosuke and Teddy.
Yep.
Yo!
Yo, Yoga!
Sensei, I'm super duper happy that you came to see me.
Going around saying goodbye, huh? What do you think of the sleepy, peaceful version of Inaba? It must seem weird to you. I wonder why it began just as you arrived here.
I remember the first time Sensei and Yosuke braving the TV world alone. Boy, I feel so nostalgic.
Yeah, ever since then, it was just one surprise after another. I can't imagine how it's gonna be like living here without you. A quiet, peaceful town with no need to use our personas anymore.
I can't imagine it either.
That's right. We were right in the middle of the case when you came over to this side. A lot of stuff's happened. Facing my true self, and you and me got into a fight too.
Because you asked for it.
Yosuke, did you smack Sensei? Ooh, how reckless.
Of course, moron. Best friends gotta fight sometimes to be best friends.
Really?
I don't know.
Why didn't you say so earlier? And Sensei, bring it on. Let's fight.
But you're not my best friend. Don't hurt him, man. He's gotta get on that train tomorrow.
Sensei, you're really leaving, huh? I'm glad I met you and Yosuke. You two completely changed my life. And Nana-chan, Yuki-chan, and the others too.
Even Adachi, baby?
You. They all helped me. They gave life to me.
Life? Oh, come on, man. You're the one who wanted to change. That's why you tried so hard to make it happen.
That's a good way of putting it.
Thank you so much, Sensei and Yosuke. I love you.
Love is, yeah, kinda strong.
I'll take my outfit off if you want.
Please, dear God, no. Let's not. By the way, is it okay for you to chill here? Don't you have somewhere to go? Like, meeting someone?
Do you want Teddy to come with you?
No.
Please?
No, I think Teddy has to work. Oh man.
Oh, man.
Alright. So we're not at. Now it's at the school. Let's go to the school then.
God, the school's actually open.
Yeah. I mean, it is a Tuesday, so.
That's true. So many people aren't in school though. So this is where. Oh, that's why. Yes. So this is where we'll see Yumi Ai too.
Oh, nobody over there.
There's
a few.
I.
Oh,
Oh, Yoga, what's wrong? You get hit with extra homework too? That's not it? I was gonna go see you later.
I came to see you.
Really? Are you free right now?
you remember this rooftop? You stopped me when I was thinking about jumping off. Thinking back on it, that was pretty dumb.
Thank you.
I really need to thank you, Ryoga. You stopped me and you listened. Thank you. I'm glad I was able to tell you that before you left. Alright, enough of this soap opera. We should do something over spring break. I wouldn't mind coming to your place, Ryoga. Contrary to how I look, I'm actually very patient. I'm down for a long-distance relationship. So, don't worry about me, Ryoga. I've been thinking about the future lately. Not so much about college or jobs or anything like that. But that I want to become a nicer person. Does that sound like a weird goal? Good for you.
Yeah, huh?
I knew you'd understand. I'm glad I met you. I don't know what it'd be like if I hadn't. Maybe I'd be totally into that midnight channel, and spreading a bunch of rumors too. I can never see that happening to me now. You must have went through a pretty drastic change.
I has a beaming smile on her face.
End of conversation. It made me so nervous saying all that. I've never done it before. Why don't you say goodbye to your other friends? I'm sure they're waiting for you. I think I'll head home. My extra class is over. No, I'm not gonna say goodbye. I'll see you later, Ryoga.
Okay.
Wait, what is that? That other part? The beforehand? What did that say?
Something about you haven't talked to everybody yet.
It seemed wild, right?
Mm. Where the hell's Yumi?
Yeah, this is weird.
Maybe she's in the oh, she's probably in the drama club. That was probably it.
Okay. Oh, Senpai. Do you have business at school too? Oh, that's right. You're leaving tomorrow. Saying goodbye to your teachers. Not really, it's you. Having the last look at the school, huh? Can I come with you? This town has become so peaceful.
Oh,
Well, not that I'm disappointed. It's just that for me to remain here without you or a case to solve, I feel somewhat listless. I know this sounds awkward since we've already discussed it before and came to a satisfactory conclusion. That the reason for me being here has nothing to do with the case. Perhaps it's just your departure that's making me lonely.
I apologize.
I'm sorry, I'm making trouble for you. I appreciate it, though. I told myself many times that nothing will change, even if we're apart. But I couldn't convince myself of that after all. I'll remain here in Inaba, Senpai. Of course, from time to time, my services will be required elsewhere. But Inaba is my hometown now. I want to treasure the precious time I've spent with you, solving the case together. The Midnight Channel, Personas, Amen no Sagiri. My duty is to stay here and get to the bottom of these mysteries. To be honest, the thought of it makes me a bit lonely. Please don't forget your time here. And don't forget about me. Please remember the time we spent together, when I confessed my love for you, when you accepted me for who I was. Even though you said you liked me talking higher.
Oops.
I'll be at the station tomorrow with the others. So, this is our last chance to talk. Just the two of us. No, of course it won't be. I can go visit you anytime, and vice versa. Senpai, don't you have other farewells to say? Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll see you tomorrow.
Drama club, you're right.
Yep. So, something else I wanted to mention. Also, in between episodes, I looked up, and apparently, the whole making people sad and turning them all down. Yeah, that's only in the golden version. That was not in the original version of Persona 4.
Oh!
So they decided to make it worse. But also based on, some of Natsu's dialogue there, as well as what Chie and Yukiko were all saying, it kind of sounds like we're still in a relationship with them?
A little bit.
Someone's in the room.
Creepy.
Yumi's here.
She says she quit the club too, so this is sketch.
Ryoga-kun. I knew you'd come. I came here today to turn something in, and I felt this wave of nostalgia. We used to be in this club together. You're leaving tomorrow, right? I have something to tell you. I haven't really put my thoughts in order yet, but I want you to hear what I have to say. Because you're the one who changed how I think, Ryoga-kun. I'm thinking of joining the student council. I figured I should do something for my school.
Drama club doesn't do something for the school?
I want to take part in some local politics, too. The town is voting on whether to keep the gas masks.
Why?
This just became a little more topical again.
Why not just, either keep them or throw them out? What the fuck?
I understand why people wouldn't want to see them ever again, but what happens if the fog comes back, Oh, and I've started working at UNES. I'm a cashier at the food court. I'd like to try some more of the clubs at school, too. To be honest, I'd like to go back to the drama club.
You're trying to do a lot, Yumi.
She is.
I want to see and feel the world I live in. So, I'm planning to try as many things as I can, as long as the opportunities are there. I've been thinking about what I'm supposed to do in my life. That is, I want to find out what the significant meaning in my life is. What my parents created. Though, if I do find that out, I can't be satisfied with that answer. I have to do something with that knowledge. Do something for the people who live on after me. I believe the goal of life is to pass things on to as many people as you can. It's not about inheriting blood or continuing your genetic line. It's more like passing on your memories. And since my father passed down into me, I have to do the same for future generations. I'll do my best to see that my life bears fruit. I hope that you'll come back to see me again. I hope that we can see each other again. Take care of yourself. The fact that I care about you so much won't change, no matter how far we're apart. We won't be alone. Goodbye. Good day.
So, if Yumi's a cashier at UNES now, that means we need to have a little talk with Yosuke and give him a warning. Him or Teddy tries anything, and they're dead.
Right. Can we also appreciate something about Yumi's line that I just kind of realized?
What?
Because if you think about it in a certain way, drama's a big, drama club in theater is a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
As a gay male, that's a big thing for people to for people like me to gravitate to from a standpoint of pretending to be something else. So I think that was a big thing where in a way Yumi might have been kind of hiding in drama. She said that she has a mask on or anything. So I think it's kind of cool because, like, yeah, she's trying to do a lot of things, but she's really opening herself up a lot more. So it's beyond just like a family death. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
I like Yumi.
I do too.
Oh, we haven't talked to Dojima and Nanako.
Right, because we left the house.
Let's go pay them a visit. I don't
Let's
think
do
anybody
it.
else will be at the school.
Yeah. I feel like if there was, they would have like said it would have said something while we're still in the location.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Oh,
Oh, they're right there.
Hey,
Hey, Ryoga, how are the goodbyes coming along? Did you see all your friends?
Most of them.
Did I see? Did they all cry? I'm about to cry. Let me see your face. You look a lot more mature now. We've only been together for about a year. The kids grew up surprisingly fast. Nanako, do you remember what we promised?
Take care of yourself, big bro. Don't get sick.
You too, Nanako.
Yup.
Don't look so sad, Nanako. We're all family, remember? Doesn't matter if we're apart. We can go see him when I get a vacation. Then we can talk about everything that's happened since we last saw each other, right?
Yeah.
Big bro.
Will you remember me?
Part of me was hoping for a sarcastic answer of like, I'm sorry, who are you?
Do I know you? Where am I?
Of course I'll remember you.
It's a promise.
Come on, don't cry.
I'm not crying.
Oh well. I guess all kids end up being pushed around by their parents. Same goes for you, Ryoga.
Yeah, mine pushed me in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
But we liked Bumfuck Nowhere. We liked it. We liked it here.
Yeah, we like some of the people.
Oh my gosh.
Ryoga. It wasn't all that long, all things considered. But I did enjoy your time here with us. I really do think of you as part of my family. I'm surprised my sister's kid would turn out to be such an upstanding young man. Give Nanako a call sometime when you have a spare moment. And you're welcome to come visit us anytime. I'll leave your room just like it is. Even with that one creepy doll that moved on its own for a couple times. This is your second home, you know.
When I grow up, I want to marry you, big bro.
You're a stud, Ryoga. Sure, Nanako, if he's still available by the time you're an adult. But that will be a long time, won't it, Ryoga? Right.
Dojima smiles, but he's looking straight into your eyes and doesn't seem to be joking.
God, he thinks that we'd be serious about that? No.
By the way, have you said goodbye to everyone yet? You still have a lot of time today. Why don't you go around Inaba and see everyone who will miss you? Besides, I don't think you'll really have the whole peaceful small town experience while you were here. Now that I think about it, that case began shortly after you arrived. Finally ended a few months ago. Basically, it all happened while you were here in Inaba. I guess it was just a quirk of fate. Anyway, you should get going. We'll be going home too.
You have said goodbye to all the people you have formed close bonds with. You should return to your house to prepare for tomorrow.
I'm still worried about something. But
What?
yeah,
What are you worried about?
Because I know there's someone that we had a social link with that we didn't finish. And if this is the 99% run, I feel like we're going to hit that point at some point. And I feel like it's coming up either today or the dungeon, and I'm concerned.
You know what I'm kind of pointing at? There's been a few people talking about fate. There's been a few people talking about how, this all started after you got here. Or, man, there's just been a lot of weird rumors and stuff this past year.
It really is.
So, here's the thing. If we say yes and go home right now, we trigger the ending. The good ending.
Okay.
Or, we say no. We're not quite ready to return home just yet. And we go on the path for the golden ending.
Oh. Okay.
So, where to go from here? What happens when things are bothering us? Where do we go when we need to talk to our friends?
Junez.
There's only one place to go.
The food
Hot
court.
Springs!
Oh.
Nah, it's Junez.
That'd be fun if that was the last thing.
You should have no reason to come here anymore. Well, might as well stop by the food court one last time. It's always the opposite what it feels like.
That's funny.
The usual food court. This is where you had spent so many afternoons going over the case with everyone. Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Huh? What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
Oh, so you guys came here too! It's our very own special headquarters. There's so many memories here.
Yo there, Senpai. I thought you'd be here.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
We were planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Well, since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Ooh, let's have steak! Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything!
Will you shut up about your steaks?
You reminisce with all the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well, what we've gone through wasn't all fun and games. But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time, it felt like it went so fast. We won't ever gather here again like this, or tear our hair out trying to solve the mysteries.
Even if we wanted to talk about it all, there were so many extraordinary things that no one would believe us.
That's accurate.
Come to think of it, for me, I think it all started when Chie told me about the Midnight Channel.
I think I heard about it from her too. How did you learn about it, Chie?
I guess it was just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Huh. I wonder how it started then.
Who knows? Maybe someone accidentally came across it?
The Midnight Channel. You know, that really was the cause of everything. I mean, the fog lifted after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there, too.
Some weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Didn't that Amino something monsters say it granted us power?
I bestowed power onto those who could brave the Hollow Forest. In other words, he gave the power to inter-TVs to those who awakened to their persona ability, so that he might use us as pawns to enact his scheme.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip into the TV even before anything happened to you?
It did.
That's true.
Does that mean you're an exception? Well, wait, then what about Adachi and Namatame? Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
Mm-hmm.
What? Then Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
You're the only exception. You had the power to enter TVs before your persona awakened. And the same goes for Adachi and Namatame. You remember that Nanako gave you something this morning as you were about to leave?
The letter?
A letter? Hey, this better not be another warning.
What the?
The sender's listed as Adachi.
Excuse me?
Huh? This is from jail? It's from Adachi.
I'm sure you're surprised to get this letter out of the blue. I'm writing this because there's something I need to tell you. Ever since I made it out alive, there are some things I understand now. It's true that my game's over. As you all insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world. But as long as I'm in stir here, I can't clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about regarding this case. There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started, about that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town, before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it. I don't know if any of this will be useful or not, but I hope it can help somehow.
There's still more.
When I'm here, I think of Dojima-san, Nanako-chan, and you. A lot. Though my time with you didn't seem like much fun before. It's strange.
Adachi's well-organized words unfold on a piece of stationery paper.
Despite it all, I'm grateful to you. Thank you. But let me just say this. You're a dumbass.
Of course. I was waiting for that.
You take the path you choose, and I'll think about what that means to me too. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but stay healthy. Goodbye.
The letter ends there. You obtained Adachi's letter.
Eh.
You feel a definite bond between you and Adachi.
There it is.
There it is. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Magatsu Izanagi, the ultimate form of the Hunger Arcana.
Senpai, did you just glow?
Maybe. Still though, the things he wrote, not you. Who did we learn about the Midnight Channel from?
It's not very helpful to know that he can't remember who it was.
I'm not sure how to put it, but I kinda know the feeling. It's like... I don't know how to say this. Like something's connecting all these things. Something beyond what we can see. That world, the Midnight Channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things. You know what I mean? First the rumors, then the serial murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right? There has to be some kind of conductor behind everything.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor? Did I strike gold again? It's seriously just something that popped into my head!
Senpai, is there anything like that you can think of?
Yeah.
The power to enter TVs, where everything about this case started. You learned about the Midnight Channel from Chie a few days after coming to this town when she told you about the rumor. that Adachi and Amatame heard about the Midnight Channel from someone immediately after coming to this town. When you think back, it feels as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here.
There is something. It's gotta be Victor.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving.
I'm sorry, who?
Igor! Why did I do it again? Oh my god!
I was just like, who the fuck is Victor?
I've done that so many times this playthrough.
But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well. Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly involved in the case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind into shadows? So someone was behind the scenes watching us. The culprits. And maybe even that monster. And he manipulated Adachi and Namatame at the very beginning so everything would come together perfectly?
Let's go out into town. We might find something.
Interesting.
Although, you may be the only one capable of noticing it. Please contact the rest of us should you come across anything.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Who could have given you the initial spark for this power? The one you made immediately after coming to town was... ...
Because it's either Igor when we figure that out, or we did run into Marie right outside the train station. I remember that.
In any case, you need to see them and confirm the truth.
So we're going to the Velvet Room, aren't we?
Well, before we go there, we did meet Dojima and Nanako first.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go check in with them.
That's fair. Oh, here?
Well, I mean, this is where we last saw them, isn't it?
Oh, that's a good point, isn't it? Well, they're probably back home. They said they were going to head back home soon.
No.
Oh, they're here. What?
Hmm? Did you already meet all your friends?
Oh, hey, go ahead. I want to talk to you.
Hmm? What's this all of a sudden?
You asked Dojima about the first day you arrived in town.
The day you first came to town? Let's see. We were the first ones to greet you, right? Did we stop somewhere on the way home? I'm pretty sure Nanako and I left home that afternoon, picked you up, and came straight back.
The gas station.
Now that I think back to that night, I was called back to work as soon as we got home, so I couldn't talk much. And the very next day, those strange murders started. Sheesh. Lots happened since then. It's been one heck of a year, hasn't it?
Hey, big bro. On the first day, didn't we stop at that place?
Oh yeah, we did stuff with McDonald's. Forgot about that.
Oh my gosh.
The gas station. I used the bathroom there.
That's wild that Nanako remembers that.
When I got back to the car, you were talking to the weird attendant.
The weird attendant?
Yeah, when I first met you, I remember the gas attendant because he was weird.
Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I filled the tank before we went home, huh? Yeah, I do remember you talking to the attendant there. I didn't remember seeing him much before, so he stuck in my mind. But I don't know about calling him weird. It wasn't like he looked or acted funny. Yeah. Come to think of it, I never saw that guy again.
Wow.
It wasn't really that the attendant looked weird. But after you talked to him, you looked sick, big bro.
I looked sick?
Don't you remember? I asked you on the way home. Are you car sick? You said you were okay, but that attendant, he was just a little scary for some reason.
Interesting.
Well, I didn't know about that. But honestly, I'm surprised you're asking all these questions. I thought you came here just to reminisce. So, why are you looking for the person you met first? Is something going on with that attendant? Do you know him?
It might be important.
I see. Well, just remember that you leave tomorrow. I don't know what you're up to, but you should come back home early. There are some dark clouds on the horizon. We might get some rain soon.
Wait for me.
Okay.
The first place you stopped when you came to town was the gas station. Maybe something there will jog your memory.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Interesting. I was so set on it being Igor or Marie. But then after the conversation, I'm like, oh.
The attendant's not here.
No one's here.
Well, I mean, Doju did say he never saw them again. There's no ability to check things. Let's check with Igor. Maybe he knows something. I mean, Marie was there, so...
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there something else beyond this you need our assistance with?
There's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied? What may that be? Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
What?
Wow. That's a lot.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason. Then I shall play my part as well. That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey. An orb that repels fabrications of all sorts, dispels lies, and shines upon the truth.
The Orb of Sight.
The heck? Okay.
Hey, I remembered something about myself. I was born a long, long time ago. I was the unconscious wish shared by people's minds to protect the world of man, walk the path of man, fulfill the wish of the world. That was my role. But people changed. People stopped wishing for truth and life. Or maybe they just stopped paying attention. Eventually, the me that wanted to protect humanity and the me that wanted to fulfill humanity's wish couldn't stay as one. The desires of man had no bounds, and one day, my other half became its own existence, much larger than myself. I was left behind, with no power or memories. I became a tiny fragment, incapable of even clearing the fog without giving my own life to do so. Kusumi no Okami. The rest, you already know. Without my powers, I became a tool, manipulated by the other me. You already know, huh? The cause of it all. The one who created the Midnight Channel and gave you the power to enter the TV. The real puppet master, who tried to fill both worlds with fog, using me and the Sagiri. If you don't defeat her, the world will never be truly clear of that fog. Go. Follow what you believe in. The truth is right in front of you.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end, one beyond our predictive power. Now go. to the place where everything began.
So, it began raining. Let's check
I'm
out that orbit
confused.
site.
Yeah, I want to see it, yeah. I'm very, like, intrigued by all this. There it is.
A jewel that leads seekers to the truth.
That's interesting. Because Marie, it sounded like Marie said the conductor is a her. You have to defeat her before the fog truly disappears. Huh. But there's also the weird attendant. This rules out my Igor Marie theory too, then.
Well, let's go check, see if anything's...
Hi!
Oh.
The attendant was a woman. I forgot about that, right?
It's the attendant.
What are you doing here?
In the rain. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but they actually have been around every once in a while.
I haven't.
There's been a few days where they're just standing out here.
Hi there. Do you need something? Isn't this where I first? First? What are you talking about? Oh, is this about the part-time job? I'm sorry, we don't have an opening yet. Do you know Namatame? Ah, that serial murder suspect. A real tragedy, wasn't it? But that case was solved, right? Thank goodness. Something else I can help you with? Dutch? Have you met those two? Well, that's a weird question to ask. I don't know if it was right here, but I might have met them before. I've been in this town for a long time, so yeah, there's a good chance. But it's not like I knew them personally. If you got nothing else, you mind leaving me alone? What? You still need something? Hey. I asked you to leave me alone. Did you miss that? Did you do anything to them? The other two are like, no. Huh? To those two. Oh, that's right. I remember now. I think I met them when they first came to town. So I greeted them saying, "Welcome to Inaba." But that's all. Just that. What about it? What did you do to me? What did I do? Don't you remember? I met you here when you first came to town, and did the same thing as what I did to those two. I greeted you, that's all, remember? We talked for a couple minutes. Hey, mind if I ask you something? Why all these questions? Is there something that's bothering you about the time we first met? Did you give me... No, who are you? Amazing. You've reached me at last. Let's drop this charade. To be quite honest, I was waiting for you to come. Adachi, Namatame, and you. It is I who awakened that power within you three. The ones who had potential. But having said that, I am rather surprised.
You really are troublesome. Not only did you defeat the two Sagiri I snuck into Adachi and Namatame, but you even saved that stunted dwarf of a life.
Ew. We're talking about Marie.
It's such a foolish thing. What good is saving her life? She is but rubbish, suitable only for getting rid of that pointless fog. Don't tell me she was still carrying that around. Oh, excuse me. I was talking about that bamboo comb you have on you.
Oh, wow. Weird. Why do you laugh?
I apologize, but the appropriateness was just so amusing. The comb is a symbol of the separation we went through.
You remember that Kanji's mother mentioned that when you visited Tatsumi Textiles with Marie, it's an old belief that combs have the power to cause separation.
So this is Marie's other self, possibly?
How foolish. That comb was a curse. And to think she treasured it all this time. She must have been desperate for something to cling to. There's a limit to how irresponsible you can get.
You've messed with me as well.
And what are you going to do about it? The last battle wasn't enough for you. You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
Why did you choose me?
For your special potential, of course. Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something. What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this. Are you in high school? Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs. Speaking of which, we're actually looking for part-time help right now. Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
Oh, wow.
You felt an extreme dizziness.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders like you. A handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this. But it seems the stimulus was stronger than I imagined. Enough to envelop this town with fog, and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
What? Huh.
I am Izanami.
So...
Oh! Oh my god, I remember now! Izanagi and Izanami.
Yep. Our persona, Izanagi. Our apparent foe, Izanami. The story that we were told when we went to Gekkoukan High School.
Oh my gosh.
By Edogawa. The myth of Izanami and Izanagi.
Oh my gosh.
It's all been leading to this.
Holy crap.
Amino Sagiri, ruler of the fog, is merely an aspect of myself that I birthed long ago. You awakened to a power I had not imagined. You defeated the two Sagiri and the one fragment born from me. And now here you stand, face to face with me. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate, as decreed by the world. Very well. This time I shall pit my full strength against you. But in return, you must come prepared to follow through in your futile resistance. I'll be waiting for you there.
The one you just encountered was the entity behind everything. Her name is Izanami.
Oh.
You can hear your friends' voices in the distance.
Hey, are you alright? Who was that you were just talking to? Did she just disappear? Wait, don't tell me.
You told your gathered friends what happened between you and the gas station attendant.
So, it wasn't over after all.
You're saying this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world? If we don't beat her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Oh, okay. The others aren't far off, so I'll call them up.
Yeah, will ya? Tell him this is really gonna close the case.
Holy crap.
Right. We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure this time.
All right. Then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who waits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amano Sagiri, then as long as Izanami is left alone, the town will definitely fall into fog again someday. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, would become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced, and it must be taken care of before leaving town. You must ensure complete peace for this town, where you've lived with everyone. So, I officially have no more secrets to keep from you about this game.
You don't know anything else?
That was no, not I don't. Of course I know things, but that was the last secret.
Okay.
Let's gather everyone at the food court.
Oh my gosh.
All right, this is finally it. So many things have happened up until now. Now I'll beat this Izanami and put an end to this. Right? Yes, but since we were spread out all over town until a moment ago, let's go over what happened. This is the last measure that must be taken. We need to make sure that we end this properly.
Confirm the situation, right?
Yeah.
Or not?
Well, I mean, we don't...
We don't have to? Okay.
Nah, I don't think we need to.
Yes, let us go.
It's really more of a recap.
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced. And it seems like a new area has formed.
I bet it's that lady. She's waiting for us there. That reminds me. That Amano something we beat said stuff like, "We'll meet again." If that thing's gonna show up again, let's crush him completely so he can't cause any more problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Let's do our best like always, leader.
It is kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this. You know, this might sound like a weird thing to say, but it was a lot of fun.
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
It may have been easier if we'd chosen to look the other way, but we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
Right. All for one and one for all!
So long as someone's got your back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future!
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Ew. Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool.
Oh
but
my
he's
gosh.
so pathetic, it makes my skin crawl.
This is a new side.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
Well then, let's do this!
So, this will be the last time I help you guys catch the bad guy. Sensei, good luck.
All right. Well, with all that said, that's all for today's episode.
Holy crap, holy crap.
Next time, we go to Izanami. And we end this game.
Oh
See
man.
you all then, in the finale. Bye, everyone.
Bye.